Hi, welcome along to the Ball Street Weekender Show. For the first time here over on Ball Street, this is the brand new home of the Weekender Show, so make sure that when the weekends are coming, you come right here to Ball Street and check it out and subscribe. Now, James Alcott is the normal presenter. He's not here today. He's over in the country of France, sunning himself for this weekend. So myself, Robbie from ArsenalFanTV, I'm standing in. Joined alongside me by Sam from United PeoplesTV, the Manchester United channel. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I prefer James, but you'll do.
That's all good, man. That's all good. We got Flav from the Fighting Cock, Tottenham Hotspur podcast. It's hard for me to say that, but he's here.
Doing very well, thank you, Robbie.
Good. I didn't ask if you were doing well, but right.
No, that's a good point.
Even worse, they're ganging up on me today. Got Younes from 100%Chelsea, still got a big smile on his face from last weekend. It's not going away. But listen, all good lads. And what we're going to do today is get into the storylines to find out what is everybody looking forward to this weekend. Kicking off with you, Younes. What are you looking forward to this weekend, FA Cup weekend?
With me, it's going to have to be our resurgence, let's say. We're unbeaten on the Hiddink, which is great. And it looks like we're starting to hit some form. We've just come off the back of beating you guys at your place, which is lovely, always. Physics, remember.
As I said the other day, physics says that Diego Costa's got no law of gravity and never stays on his feet. But anyway, yeah.
And it looks like we're starting to look more comfortable, which is great. Hopefully we can just keep that going.
And you know, you've got a game that's a very winnable game at MK Dons. They haven't been doing very well this season. Should be easy, shouldn't it?
It should be, but if there's anything to learn from this year, it's those little teams that we think we're going to smash to bits, we lose. So I'm not going to take them lightly. Bradford was a big example when we lost them and got knocked out. So we can't take them lightly. But then again, not showing too much respect.
Something I want to ask you, Younes, as a Chelsea fan. Me looking at Chelsea this season, it's been, I'm sure Robbie and Flav would agree with me, it's been brilliant to watch. It's probably the best season you've had in the Premier League. It's honestly, it's great entertainment.
Apart from last week, fantastic.
No, entertainment value has been spot on. But the thing I don't get is you're now undefeated under Hiddink. Yeah. All of a sudden, you know, when you get rid of managers, you can change it. You can get a turning point in the dressing room. But for me, looking in, like, how comes you're now playing football properly? Like that, you know, Arsenal fan, that was a typical Chelsea away performance. Were the players purposefully playing crap under Mourinho to get him out the door because they were pissed off with him at the end? Like, all of a sudden, you're now undefeated. You're not exactly winning games, but you're not losing them.
I wouldn't say they performed to, like, as an agenda to get Jose Mourinho out the door. I don't think that was the case. I just think it was a thing where the atmosphere in the dressing room was low. Obviously, loads of problems behind the scenes with the hierarchy and Eva and loads of problems, not just one. So I think there are players who were playing, such as Willian, Azpilicueta, putting in a shift. But there were others that I think were just showing up, not really giving it their all, just going, I'm not really bothered about this. You know. But I don't think the agenda was, let's play to get Jose out the door. I don't think that was...
You don't think he had any effect on that on them playing so badly? Because it's the same team that won the league last year.
No, I think he definitely had a part to play. You know, if it wasn't for Mourinho and the way everything was handled, we wouldn't have the Eva situation. That's a fact. But I don't think it was Jose and the players' relationship that broke down. I think it was problems within the club that brought the atmosphere down. And Mourinho being involved, I don't think could have helped that.
Talking of problems at clubs. Talking of problems with managers.
You sound so happy when you intro. I know exactly where this is going, and not just because I've got it written down here.
I was going to go to you. What's happening at Manchester United, and what are you looking forward to? Are you even looking forward to this weekend?
In a word, no. I really am not.
When's the last time you looked forward to a football match?
This is cold. This is cold.
No, to be fair, I did look forward to that Liverpool game at Anfield. And that not just because I thought we could win, but we obviously ended up winning. But it's Anfield away, it's always a good day, even if United are doing crap.
What's going wrong there? I mean, 0-0, practically every game this season at half-time, 0-0. You're not scoring goals.
I'm convinced, right, that Van Gaal's match betting for a 0-0 at half-time. Because he's minted, he's gone back to Holland at the weekend, he's depositing his dog's bank account. It's going to be Harry Redknapp all over again. Now, you know a lot about that, obviously. But
He was pre-Dennis, by the way.
Before we get sued here on Wall Street, these are all the opinions of Sam.
yeah, they are. But United are in turmoil right now. There's only one word to describe it. It's abysmal. That game against Southampton at the weekend was even worse than it has been all year. We had December where we lost, knocked out the Champions League, lost to Norwich, lost to Stoke, lost to Bournemouth. You think you can't get any worse than that. The fans were starting to get a bit angry. There was a little boos were hissing around, but it wasn't really full opinion. Now after that Southampton game, boos everywhere. Fans have lost faith. That's the key difference here. Everyone's got patience, but no one believes in this process and this philosophy he's spieling on about. We're getting worse.
So you looking at that game against Derby, and you're actually worried. You actually think, because I look at it and I think, well, you get past that. But you're looking at it and you're worried about that game.
Yeah, and if I look to last year, we had Yeovil away, Cambridge away in the cup games. They were tough as well. And then Van Gaal was like, oh Jesus, these teams outside the Premier League are actually good in this country. He didn't know that before. He should know that now. But the way we're playing, the way the players are playing, it's
not a lot for you guys to, of the big trophies to win this season. FA Cup's quite important.
I love to win the FA Cup. I miss winning the FA Cup. It's been over a decade since we won the FA Cup, and everyone's talking about the romance of the FA Cup is gone. When you get to Wembley, not that I remember, but when you get to Wembley and you have that cup final day, it's a great day. It's the whole day out.
I kind of know all about it.
You're saying you were entertained by our downfall. Well, we're entertained by yours now. So
but you can't really talk.
Yeah, but that's just you. Our enjoyment is collective.
I know it is. Yeah, I know.
And listen, you can judge by the way in which he's talking. The guy is the most confident, it seems to be at the moment, sitting there on the panels. Flav from the Fighting Cock podcast. Yep. Tottenham at the moment doing really, really well. Dele Alli, that wonder goal, last weekend. In the FA Cup, he brushed aside.
Really struggling here, isn't he?
I really am struggling.
I can hear his teeth grinding next to me.
But you know what? Credit where credit's due. Spurs at the flying at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, we're playing well, and it has been a consistent level of form throughout the season. So my confidence isn't misplaced. That's not to say I haven't seen many downfalls and many false dawns before, but our game against Colchester is one you'd expect us to win. Colchester are doing awfully at the moment. They've conceded somewhere around 63 goals in the league this season, which is an incredible amount at any level. So to come up a team in the Premier League and one playing as well as Spurs are, you can't see anything other than a Spurs win. That said, all of the kind of things are aligning so that Spurs do get beat by Colchester, because that's what the FA Cup's about.
Nice giant killing.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good giant killing.
Exactly, they do. And I wouldn't enjoy that one so much, and I think there's more likely ones at your lot's ground. MK Dons probably less likely at Chelsea, but I see Burnley turning up against you lot.
I had a feeling
they're third in the league, I think. They're on a rich favourite.
They're actually doing quite well. Burnley at the moment are performing really, really well. And that's not going to be an easy game for Arsenal. I presume that we'll make quite a lot of changes, because with all of us, we've got games midweek, haven't we? We've got Premier League games coming up
Tuesday,
midweek, which again, I can't get I know it's the year of the Euros and a lot of games are fitting, but I can't get my head around. It's like disrespecting the cup when you've got these games falling straight afterwards. But it's going to be a tough game for Arsenal. I think Joey Barton will be coming to town, so it will be a tough game, but I fancy us. At home, I always fancy us.
So the one I fancy most is Derby, purely because United are so blunt. Regardless of who they're playing against, they don't create chances, they don't score goals, they're not threatening, they're not dangerous.
I wish I could disagree.
They are the most boring team in the world. Just the way it is, mate. I'm sorry.
I wish I could disagree.
So I think it'd be a drab game, and I think a single goal could nick that one, and it could come from Derby.
Wow. Well, what do you guys think? Let us know by leaving a comment below. Really would love you to do that. Like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Ball Street channel. Lots of cool content over here on Ball Street. It's the home of football. The Weekender show is now here every week. You've also got the social club at the start of the weeks. And don't forget, look out this Monday coming. We're going to be doing a transfer deadline day special. Forget about the yellow ties and all that. It's going to feature all the fan channels. All these guys will be there. Lots of football experts and fans. It's going to be brilliant. Running the whole day. Check it out right here on the Ball Street channel. And don't forget to come back for the next show where we're going to be doing our predictions. On paper, it looks like a simple game. You're up against Colchester. They haven't been playing well recently either. Their last 5 games, lost 2, drawn 2, 1-1. They beat Charlton in the last round of the FA Cup, but Charlton were pretty poor. Whereas you guys, you brushed aside Leicester, albeit that you got away with one in the first game against Leicester. You had to go to a replay. What standard win would you say for Spurs?
Yeah, you'd think so. I don't think anybody would, in their right mind, would think that Colchester would get a result, but it is the FA Cup, and I'm just imagining then the glee of Arsenal and Chelsea and you, Sam. I don't know any other Man United fans, sorry, but the
really, there's loads in London.
Yeah, I stay away from them. The glee of the result like this happens. Such is the magnitude of the shock that would be if Spurs managed to lose against Colchester. Defensively, they're horrendous. They're blunt in attack, and they're in League One. So it's
you're not going to play a weakened team.
Yeah, but even our weakened team. I mean, our weakened team would win that division, and that's not being arrogant. We've just got such a depth of squad.